Good evening. Salutations. Salutations. It is September 21st, 2023, and I'm about to do my first video blog of the year. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm not an open book. I don't really do a whole lot of sharing and opening up and all of that stuff. So this is a challenge. I know that I'm trying to do things differently right now. Um, the universe is calling for it, for me to really change up a lot of things about myself. So here it is. I have some things on my heart that I really want to discuss and just get out there. Maybe lighten the load for a bit. Um, I have finally had an epiphany about my life and in the route that it's going, and I know that I am my own demise. I've been trying to change my whole thought process as far as how I handle things and situations. However, you can't change anything about yourself if you're not fully aware of the issue. And I guess I want to say, well, maybe trying to evolve. I don't know. Um, but I have been self-aware of certain issues for a while, especially since last year. Um, I had somebody point something out to me about my personal, behaviors and personality traits and flaws and all that stuff. And the one thing that this person pointed out and said that I am surrounded by narcissists. And I said, "What do you mean by that?" I was like, what does that even mean?" I didn't even know there was a terminology for it. I just was like, I never knew what that thing was until I started doing my own research about it once it was presented to me. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to look into this. And it's like, once I started reading more and more about it, I had like this just explosive, there it is, right in front of your face. It's like if you've ever watched the movie The Wiz, and the character Michael Jackson portrays the Scarecrow. Um, he always had the ability to get down off that pole, but he never knew that he could do it. He could have been walking around amongst the crows the whole time. But since they told him he couldn't, he believed it. And that's kind of like the situation that I've been kind of living like my whole existence so far. Is letting other people gaslight and tell me who I am. And I didn't always have a lot of love for myself, so it made it easy for these people to kind of influence me to believe that you're never really gonna amount to anything, and all these different scenarios that people have been saying for decades on end. And I made it up in my mind as of the beginning of 2023 that I was going to change the narrative. And that is, I am hell bent on taking my power back from everybody that has been narcissistic in my life. And the main reason why I am such a people pleaser and wanting to cater to everybody and all this stuff is because it roots all back to my upbringing, which is my mother. My mother was a major narcissist in my life, and I have been programmed, literally programmed, to anticipate her needs and wants and put everybody else's needs before mine. And that is the problem. I put everybody else's needs and wants before my own. And I've done it for so long because I've normalized it. And it's not normal, it's not healthy. I don't have anything to give anyone anymore because I'm drained out. And the crazy part about it is I'm drained because I've been giving everybody the straws. And then get mad because I ain't got nothing in my cup left for me. That's the crazy part. And that's how the loop keeps happening. So I made it up in my mind. I gotta get out of that loop. That hamster wheel that keeps going and going. No, I'm jumping off. Because the way that it's supposed to go is that whatever you have running over your cup is for everybody else. You don't let people just sip out of your cup and then you have nothing left. You expect to have something left. You think people gonna have enough consideration to leave you some? No, they not. They definitely not. So don't even wait. Don't even expect it because it's not gonna happen. The way you care about people is not the same way they're gonna care about you. It's not. I used to think that oh well you be nice and kind to people and they're gonna reciprocate it, and you should never really expect anybody to give you anything, as a kickback for doing something nice for them. It's just something you should do out of kindness of your heart, not because you're expecting something. But you would expect somebody to at least be appreciative of the things that you do. And I come to realize that we don't live in that fantasy world. That's not how real life happens. So in order to protect myself in my preservation, I have to just cut it off. I have to cut it off. And that's with anybody that's doing it to me. It don't matter if it's family, friends, work. It could be any of that. It has to get cut off. You're going to run into a whole lot of people that are like this in your life. And I've got several. But I can't all the way be mad at them if I'm allowing it to happen. I'm allowing it because I don't love myself enough to stop it. I'm getting to the point now where I am giving myself love and self-care. There was one point in time in my life where I felt like I don't deserve it. I don't deserve anything. I don't deserve people's kindness. I don't deserve to be treated with respect because I was conditioned by a parent who said that, okay, it's all right for me to treat you like this. So I expect that from everybody else too. And don't ever think about complaining about getting treated with disrespect. You better not. Because then you bucking the system. Now you the outcast. Now you shunned. Now you the black sheep. Because you demanding to be treated better than what you are. And that is insane to me. You the one that's wrong. Narcissistic people cannot take accountability for anything that they do. They don't feel no guilt about how they treat you. Hell, they are faulting you for their behavior, something that they control. How that work? It's your fault that I'm acting like this. It makes no sense whatsoever. The only person that you can control is yourself. I sat around and I try to work with people and I've tried to wait and see, oh, well, maybe one day this person will change. Or if I love them enough, maybe this person will. No, it don't work like that. Nobody is going to change. Don't even wait for it. You wait for that, you'll be waiting till you blue in the face. Everybody wants you to change because they say you're the problem. It's nothing that they're doing. It's all you. And I done been told this thousands upon thousands of times by multiple people. I refuse to go back to what I had been programmed to be. Because I'm asking people to stop gaslighting me, stop belittling me, stop taking me for advantage, stop using me as your doormat. Now everybody done lost their mind. You don't want to roll with the program no more. No, I don't. You wouldn't like it if it was being done to you. Why do you feel like it's okay for you to do that to me? That question can never be answered. Not clearly anyways. Because the best way I can describe it is I've been like a horse with blinders on. The blinders, oh, don't look over there. Just look over here. Look straight at me. Just do what I'm telling you to do. Don't ask no questions. That is how my life has been. Now that my blinders are off and I can see everything around me, crystal clear too. Now I got questions. What is it about you that's making you behave this way? Why are you acting like this? Why do you think it's all right for you to treat me like you doing? No answer. So the best thing they could come up with is, oh, well, I do this because you trigger me and you do this and you do that. Nah, nobody can make you do anything that you don't want to do. Nobody. It's because you don't want to be at fault for your own actions. It's easy to blame someone else. That's a narcissistic trait. It's what they do. You think I'd be used to it by now. I don't ever want to get used to that ever again in life. I'm 45 years old, okay? And I know a lot of people might be saying, well, shit, you should have been grasped onto all this a long time ago. Yeah, that's true. But if you have not had the education or the knowledge or somebody showing you a better way, you're not going to know. You're going to always think that this, what I'm doing right now, is normal. It takes somebody outside your pod, your personal pod, to tell you, nah, this ain't it. Why are you lowering yourself? Why are you degrading yourself? Why are you not valuing who you really are? Because I was trained to think that I don't deserve love. I don't deserve respect. I don't deserve all of these things. I'm not worthy. These are programmed thoughts because the individual didn't love me enough to instill positiveness into me. It's something that I am having to give myself now and finally realize who I am. I know who I am and I know what I want. All the other stuff that people have to say about me and who they think I am and what they perceptions of me are, you entitled to it. That don't make it fact. So from this moment on, 2023, I am going to start changing everything about myself. People don't know how to listen to the universe and what the universe is trying to tell them. There's been a buildup of things going on right now in my life, and everything is telling me you need to change this part of your life. You need to change that part of your life. You need to upgrade. You need to make this better. You need to do this. So much to the point where it's like it's beating me upside the head. That's how much the signs are there. You just got to listen to it. I know that it may sound like I'm rambling right now, but whatever. Um I do believe in getting what I deserve. I do believe that I am worthy of having what I deserve. Anybody that feels otherwise, fuck it. That's how you feel. That ain't how I feel. This is my life. And you have no idea about everything that I've been through to this point. You don't even know what it's like to wear my shoes, nor have you walked a block up the street in them. I know that all the good things that I put out towards people, even the people who shit on my name and everything like that, even those people, all of that I've done is going to come back to me in one way or another. I don't want to block any of my blessings. And I think that I've shrunk myself too long to try to appease other people and their egos.